Howdy everybody from Banger Labs. I hope you are having a great day today. And if you are watching this video while you're on break or hiding from your boss, that's okay guys, because you're going to learn some valuable information. So today we are going to show you how you can automate your grow system at home using the VIVOSUN Growhub. So I'll start off by saying, if you were interested in the Growhub, you need to make sure that you are using the SE models of the VIVOSUN products. This Aero 100 watt fan, this has a circulating fan in the top of it. Along with it being part of the smart system, you can connect it to the Growhub, or also use the plug-in dongle USB that is going to be replacing it, but it doesn't have a display, but you can still connect to Wi-Fi with it, which gives you access to the app, and that is where all the magic happens. Aerolight SE. So when you get this box, you don't have to buy the Growhub. Now they have this plug-in USB that connects to Wi-Fi, and you can control everything from your phone, but you won't have the display on your tent, which, you know, is definitely a nice perk, being able to just walk by, see all the stuff on there. This is the box that the VIVOSUN Aerolight 100 comes in. Comes with your connectors, comes with some those things, you know, to hold your fan up, adjustable pulley system, and your USB for if you do have a Growhub. This right here is going to be your cheapest entry to get into using the automated VIVOSUN systems. This runs you about $110 up to I think about $130, matter on where you buy it. It's $110 right here in our store. So back to over here. So this is obviously connected to the app. So we're gonna go to the app right here. So you can go to your Growhub, which is how we're running this light. So right now we have it on a flowering cycle. These are well past flowering and fruiting for vegetables. For fruiting vegetables that produce, you're going to run it just like a flowering cycle, and that will mimic them being in the sun, just as if you had a garden outside. So here we have the circulating fan, which is going to help move the air around, which mimics outside wind. Natural wind is really important, especially on self-pollinating plants like these bell peppers. A little bit of wind circulation will cause the pollen to drop down onto the stigma, which is the female part of the flower, and the outside is the anther, But let's see if we can get a close-up here and give you all an example. So as you see, the anther is going to produce the pollen, those little outside areas, and then that middle piece is the stigma. And so when you have airflow and circulation, and also the humidity is a little higher in here, not super high, but it causes the pollen to get some weight to it, and it'll fall on that stigma right there, which pollinates it, and then it'll start fruiting like this one here. There's a little bell pepper in the middle. And if this is done really successfully and you actually can manually do it, I will go in here and I will just rub my finger around the middle of that. See, there's a little pollen on my finger. So, and I will manually pollinate those flowers, or you can even just shake the bushes and that'll also help it. So as you can see, this plant right here has bell peppers all over it. And the flowers that weren't pollinated, they fall off, or if the plant is reaching its maximum production rate, it can only fruit so many of those flowers on it. So the thing with hydroponic pepper plants is you can continue to feed them to keep up with the fruiting production of the flowers as they're pollinated. But outside plants, Unless you're manually feeding them or adding nutrients to the soil and amendments, then they have a hard time keeping up with them. But hydroponic bell peppers, or hydroponic peppers in general, you can get massive yields off of them, and they're super fun to watch grow. But that's beside the point of this video. But that is a great example of how we're using the system and how efficiently it can be done. So I can manage these plants off from my phone, and it will show me the environment of the tent, where it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 66% humidity, 0.9 kPa, which is the measurement of the VPD, which is vapor pressure deficit, which is basically the rate that the humidity and temperature affects the moisture held inside the plant, which can trigger the nutrients to either be taken up faster or slower. And there's a few other things about it. I'll make another video on VPD soon. So if y'all have any questions on how this works, just drop a comment and I will be glad to answer the best I can. If you learned something today, that's great. If you didn't learn something, I'll try harder next time. Hey, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.